Hello participants. In this section we are going to discuss about types of machine learning algorithms. In the previous sections you were able to understand what is a machine learning algorithm and what is the role of algorithm in machine learning. That is, we understood the definition of model as machine learning algorithm plus the data. That is a generalized algorithm. When you apply on the data that you have, it becomes a model, and that model is used for running the new data and predicting the new output. So we understood what are the different types of machine learning algorithms under each and every approach, that is supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. So before we deep dive into the individual algorithms, I would like to touch upon the types of machine learning algorithms that you will find in the market today. Before we get into it, I wanted to share this popular joke which I found in my social circles. So, this is your machine learning system? Yup. You pour the data into this big pile of linear algebra, then collect the answers on the other side. What if the answers are wrong? Just stir the pile until they start looking right. So, in a way, this is what the machine learning process is, practically speaking. So, you keep on looking for the insights till you get the desired results. Remember, in one of the previous sections I would have mentioned that you keep on fine tuning the parameters, thereby you get the final results which are meeting the accuracy levels needed for a particular model. So this is more in line with that particular thought process. With that, I'll quickly jump into the machine learning types. So based on the machine learning approach, you can classify multiple algorithms. So supervised learning will have multiple things as we saw in the last section. Regression, decision tree, random forest, KNN, logistic regression, support vector machine, all these are examples of supervised learning algorithms. Unsupervised learning algorithm you talk about a priori, k-means. These are some of the examples of unsupervised. Primarily which will result in clustering of the data. And if you look at the reinforcement learning process, Markov decision process is the famous one. This is purely based on the learning approaches. But of course, based on the similarity of the algorithm, you can again classify them in terms of how they work. That is what I call it as a similarity. Like for example, tree-based models. Anything related to decision tree, any algorithm related to that will be called as a tree-based method. Neural network inspired methods. So these are some of the examples where based on the similarity how they work, you are able to classify it. There are also categories that have the same name that describe the problem and the class of algorithm as regression and clustering. That is also there. So let's look at the four broad types of algorithms which are based on the similarity. That is how they work. Regression algorithms, instance-based algorithms, regularization algorithms, and decision tree algorithms. Let's look at them one by one. What is regression algorithm? Regression is considered with modeling the relationship between variables that is iteratively defined using a measure of error in the predictions based by the model. So they're actually the workhorse of statistics, and they have been co-opted into statistical machine learning. So this may be slightly confusing because we can use regression to refer to a class of the problem and also the class of the algorithm. So here regression is a process. So regression is a process of understanding what the past data is, fitting a curve, fitting a line into it, thereby you're able to predict the output from it. So any algorithm which follows this process, you call it as a regression type of algorithms. So regression algorithm is part of this regression type of algorithms, if I have to put it in simple terms. So what are the different regression algorithms that you can find? So linear regression, logistic regression, stepwise regression are the popular ones. And of course, ordinary least squares regression, multivariate adaptive regression splines, and locally estimated scatter plot smoothing. All these are some of the other popular regression algorithms. Moving on to the next type, instant based algorithms. That is, based on the instance. If a learning model is built, then it is called as a instance based algorithms. It is a decision problem with instances or examples of the training data that are deemed important or required to the model. Such methods typically build up a database of example data and compare the new data to the database using a similarity measure in order to find the best match and make a prediction. For instance, instance-based methods are also called as a winner-take-all methods and memory-based learning. So these are the popular ones under the instance-based algorithms. Focus is actually put on the representation of the stored instances and similarity measures used between different instances. So what kind of examples that you can see? So KNN, that is K nearest neighbor, is one of the popular ones. Learning vector quantization is another one. Self-organizing map, locally weighed learning, support vector machines. In this, KNN and support vector machines are the popular ones. Otherwise, you would not find too much of practical applications for the rest of the algorithms. So if you want to learn more about instance-based algorithms, my personal recommendation is to learn support vector machines and K nearest neighbor. The third type is called as a regularization algorithm. So it is an extension to the regression models that penalizes models based on their complexity, so that you can have generalized models, similar models that are very good at generalizing. So regression algorithms are listed separately because they are popular, powerful, and generally simple modifications made to other methods. So regularization is something which is usually done with lot of supervised learning approaches, because somewhere when you start training the model based on the historical data, sometimes there is a possibility that the model is overfitting the data that is available. What is overfitting? That is, you have done the training so well that the algorithm gives better accuracy with the training data, but when you try it out with the new data or the validation data, the accuracy falls down. That means it is too much of specificity that has come into the model because of the algorithm training. Now you need to generalize it. How can you do that? You can use regularization algorithms. The most popular regularization algorithms are lasso, Rich. Lasso is nothing but least absolute shrinkage and selection operator. Elastic net, least angle regressions are also other popular ones. But the most popular, if I have to recommend it, is lasso and ridge is something that you can cover as part of the regularization algorithms. Then coming to the next type, decision tree algorithm is also a very popular one. Today, if you look at the corporate world, the most popular example for implementation is decision tree. So the decision tree methods construct a model of decisions based on the actual value of attributes in the data. So decisions fork in three structures until a prediction decision is given for a given record. So decision trees are trained on data for classification and regression problems. Even though generally the decision trees look more of a classification problem, but you can also use it for regression problems too. So decision trees are often fast and accurate and a big favorite in machine learning because it is explainable when you look at the decision tree. And what are the most popular decision tree algorithms are? CART is a famous one, that is classification and regression tree. Then CHI also is very popular, chi-squared automatic interaction detection. And the rest of the things are also available, but they are not very popular. That is iterative dichotomizer, C4.5 and C5.0, M5 conditional decision trees. So if you would like to pick up any one of the decision tree algorithm, I would suggest CART first and then chi-squared automatic interaction detection. So these are the different types of algorithms based on the similarity, based on how they work. But generally, there are a lot of common machine learning algorithms which are usually used for 80 to 90% of the cases in the practical applications. So linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, support vector machine, naive Bayes, K nearest neighbor, K means, dimensionality reduction algorithms and gradient boosting algorithms are popular ones. In fact, what is dimensionality reduction? It is nothing but with the help of features, the data, can I optimize the features so that the model can be slightly generalized? Okay, that is dimensionality reduction algorithm. Gradient boosting algorithms is for improving the scope, thereby improving the accuracy of the model. So in this lecture, I hope you have understood what are the different types of machine learning algorithms. So is it based on type, that is the learning approach, or is it based on the similarity, how they work? Depending on that, you have multiple times. And also we looked at the most common machine learning algorithms that are available in the market today. So that we will take few of the examples in the upcoming sessions, but you need to understand some of them so that you're able to connect to the practical examples that you see in the market today. Thank you very much for your time for today's session.